Here's James Inhofe, the one who believes that climate change is a complete hoax, doesn't believe in science, speaking to the, the WorldNet Daily Nut Job, Aaron Klein, investigative journalist, who broke the big story and will remind you anytime you listen to his program on WABC that he was the one who broke the story of the Muslim Brotherhood completely infusing the highest reaches of the Obama administration. Here it is.
We're going to get to all of that with Senator Jim Inhofe, who joins me right now, ranking member of the Senate Armed Services Committee. But before that, Senator Inhofe has a very important story about health, about his health, and I want him to tell it to us. So, Senator Jim Inhofe, welcome back to Aaron Klein Investigative Radio.
Yes, Aaron, it's nice to be back with you.
Absolutely. Now, you've had quite the health ordeal in recent days.
You know, just a tip from one radio person to another. When someone says, oh, it's great to be back, you don't say absolutely. You say, great, or thank you, or continue.
And I think it's a story that really everyone can learn from. I know that you're at home now recovering from emergency quadruple bypass heart surgery, and that you didn't even know, apparently, that your arteries were nearly completely blocked. Tell us what happened.
Amazing. I think, Aaron, the people in any of these countries that have socialized medicine, like Obama is trying to impose upon America, that's a single pay, and we know that's what he's trying to do, should listen carefully, because my experience is one that is just an incredible experience.
Positive.
Those who
Now, just to be clear, socialized medicine is not single payer. Single payer is social insurance, like Social Security insurance, like Medicare. Socialized medicine is more like what we provide for the vets under the Veterans Administration of the U.S. military. Continue.
are listening to us right now, regardless of what country they are or where they are, these are guys that, if they're over 60, they have the regular colonoscopies to check to make sure you don't have an approaching cancer of the colon. And so I've done that a couple of times, and I was in to do that. They did a colonoscopy, and they said you need to have a cardio catheterization immediately. They did that, and they said your colon is fine, but you're just about to die. Your heart's just about going.
Wow.
Aaron, I had 100% block in two arteries, 90% in two arteries, and 75 and other percentages lower than that. And so they said that it was questionable as whether or not I could even make it to the operating table, which I did. They opened me up, and they did it. Now, the point I want to make is this, and I said this on the Senate floor, but I wasn't talking about me because it hadn't happened to me. But I said, you know, a person can find out here in the United States that he has this emergency situation where he's got to have immediate heart surgeon. And if you're in a country other than the United States, a lot of them, you can't get it done. In my case, with my age, it would have been about a 6-month wait because I hadn't had a heart attack. And so the message there is that, you know, I say this to all of your American listeners, let's hold on to what we've got here. And, you know, you're talking to someone right now who probably wouldn't be here if we had socialized medicine in America. But the bottom line is I'm feeling great. I'm working hard.
I don't care how he's doing now. First off, what Jim Inhofe doesn't seem to understand is that the reason why he could go in and get that colonoscopy was because he had health insurance. What he doesn't also know is that the Affordable Care Act actually made colonoscopies necessarily covered under insurance. And so, in fact, it is the idea of having insurance that saved his life. And that many people probably die because their insurance will not cover a colonoscopy until they get to Medicare. And they cannot find that they have that other problem. And the idea in this country or in any country with socialized medicine in the Western world that you could have an emergency situation but be told you need to wait for 6 months is completely fantastical. But nevertheless, this has nothing to do with what a single-payer system would even be, which is not even close to what Obamacare is. Single payer would simply mean that when you go in for that colonoscopy, guess what? You will not avoid getting it because it will not cost you very much because it's preventative. So everything Jim Inhofe just talked about to Aaron Klein, investigative radio, was 100% wrong. And I am sure that if we were to continue to listen to investigative radio, Aaron Klein would have investigated that and found out that his guest is full of crap. But we don't have time to listen to more of that.
Also, if Jim Inhofe didn't have the money to have his health insurance plan at the age of 79, what sort of health insurance would he have, Sam?
I would say Medicare, and I imagine he's on Medicare.
Yeah, isn't he? He's on.
Of course.
He's definitely
he's
on
on
some
federal
type of,
government.
He's on federal government health insurance. He's a federal employee.
Right. Thank God Obama didn't get his hands on him.